Hello students, I am Mrs. Madhavi Salodkar. Today we have to take third lecture for Business Statistics second paper for TY BCom students. The name of the topic is Properties of Distribution Function. We are going to see some examples and problems based on the properties. Properties of Distribution Function. Capital Fx is defined for all x belonging to the real line numbers. Second property, 0 less than or equal to capital Fx less than or equal to 1. It is obvious as it is a probability function, probability of the event x less than or equal to x. Third property, capital Fx is a non-decreasing function. That is, if a is less than b, then f of a must be less than or equal to f of b. Fourth property, f of minus infinity is equal to 0 and f of plus infinity is equal to 1. Next property, let a and b be two real numbers where a is less than b. Then using distribution function we can compute probabilities of different events as follows. Probability a less than x less than or equal to b is equal to probability x less than or equal to b minus probability x less than or equal to a, which can be written as capital F of b minus capital F of a. Second property, probability a less than or equal to x less than or equal to b is equal to probability x less than or equal to b minus probability x less than or equal to a plus probability x is equal to a. So we can write it as capital F of b minus capital F of a plus probability of a. Third property, probability a less than or equal to x less than b is equal to probability x less than or equal to b minus probability x less than or equal to a minus probability x is equal to b plus probability x is equal to a. So we can write it as f of b minus f of a minus p of b plus p of a. Next property, probability a less than x less than b is equal to probability x less than or equal to b minus probability x less than or equal to a minus probability x is equal to b. So we can write this as capital F of b minus capital F of a minus p of b. Next property, probability x greater than a is equal to 1 minus probability x less than or equal to a. We can write this as 1 minus capital F of a. See the example. The following is the cumulative distribution function of a discrete random variable x. Values of x are minus 3, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 5 and 8. And cumulative distribution function capital Fx is given as 0.1, 0.3, 0.45, 0.65, 0.75, 0.90, 0.95 and 1.0. So first part of the problem, find probability mass function of x. Second part of the problem, probability 0 less than x less than 2. Third part of the problem, 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 3. Fourth part of the problem, probability minus 3 less than x less than or equal to 2. Next part, probability minus 1 less than or equal to x less than 1. Sixth part, probability x is equal to even. Next part, probability x greater than 2. Probability x greater than or equal to 3. And conditional probability of probability x is equal to minus 3 given that x is less than 0. See the solution. The probability mass function of x is given by the values of x are minus 3, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. So we have to write the first probability as it is. So for -3, the probability is 0.1. Now for getting the next probability, we'll subtract 0.1 from 0.3. So probability x is equal to -1, the probability becomes 0.2 because 0.3 minus 0.1 becomes 0.2. Next probability x is equal to 0 can be calculated as 0.45 minus 0.3. So the answer is 0.15. Then probability x is equal to 1. The value becomes 0.65 minus 0.45. So the answer is 0.2. Next probability x is equal to 2 is equal to 0.75 minus 0.65. So the answer becomes 0.1. Probability x is equal to 3 can be calculated as 0.9 minus 0.75. So the answer is 0.15. Probability x is equal to 5 is calculated as 0.95 minus 0.90. So the answer is 0.05. And last probability x is equal to 8. So from 1 we'll subtract 0.95 to get the final answer 0.05. So this is the first part of the problem. This is the probability mass function of x. In the second part, we are expected to find probability 0 less than x less than 2. Now by properties of distribution function, we can write this as capital F of 2 minus capital F of 0 minus probability of 2. So capital F of 2 is 0.75. Capital F of 0 is 0.45. So 0.75 minus 0.45 plus P of 2. P of 2 means this one. So this is 0.1. So 0.75 minus 0.45 minus 0.1. So the answer is 0.2. Next part, probability 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 3 can be written as capital F of 3 minus capital F of 1 plus probability of 1. So which is equal to 0.9 minus 0.65 plus 0.2. So the answer is 0.45. Next part of the problem, probability -3 less than x less than or equal to 2 is equal to capital F of 2 minus capital F of -3. So which is nothing but 0.75 minus 0.1 which is equal to 0.65. Next part of the problem, probability -1 less than or equal to x less than 1 which can be written as capital F of 1 minus capital F of -1 minus P of 1 plus P of -1 which is equal to 0.65 minus 0.3 minus 0.2 plus 0.2. So the answer is 0.35. Next part, we have to calculate probability x is equal to even. So the values of even numbers are probability x is equal to 0 plus probability x is equal to 2 plus probability x is equal to 8. So the answer is 0.15 plus 0.10 plus 0.05. So if you add these three numbers, the final answer is 0.30. Then we have to see probability x greater than 2. According to the properties, we can write 1 minus capital F of 2 which is equal to 1 minus 0.75. So answer is 0.25. Next part, probability x greater than or equal to 3 is equal to 1 minus capital F of 3 plus P of 3 which is equal to 1 minus 0.9 plus 0.15. The final answer becomes 0.25. Now the conditional probability of x is equal to -3 given that x is less than 0 can be written as probability x is equal to -3 upon probability x less than 0. So for x less than 0, there are two possibilities. Probability x is equal to -3 and probability x is equal to -1. So we'll add both the probabilities in the denominator. So the answer becomes 0.3 upon 0.3 plus 0.2. So which is equal to 0.3 upon 0.5. So the answer is 0.6. Next concept, mathematical expectation. Definition: let x be a discrete random variable taking values x1, x2, xi up to xn with probabilities p1, p2, pi up to pn respectively. The mathematical expectation of x denoted by E of x is defined as expected value of x is equal to xi into x1 into p1 plus x2 into p2 plus up to xn into pn. So we can write this as summation of I is equal to 1 to n xi pi. Expected value of x is also called as expected value of x or mean of x. Example: obtain expectation of a random variable x with the following probability distribution. X takes value 1, 3, 5, 6 with the probabilities 0.1, 0.2, 0.4 and 0.3. Now we know that expected value of x is written as summation xi pi. So 1 into 0.1 plus 3 into 0.2 plus 5 into 0.4 plus 6 into 0.3. So multiply and then add the products. We are getting the value as 0.1 plus 0.6 plus 2.0 plus 1.8. So the final answer is 4.5. Next example, obtain the expected value of number of heads when 3 coins are tossed simultaneously. Solution: actually we know that in this case the sample space omega will have 8 sample points, which are nothing but HHH, HHT, HTH, HTT, THH, THT, TTH and TTT. Let x denote number of heads. Then x of HHH, the value will be 3 because there are 3 heads. X of HHT is nothing but 2 because there are 2 heads in the sample point. X of HTH, the value is 2. X of HTT, the value is 1 because there is single head. X of THH, there are 2 heads, so it will take value 2. X of THT, the value will be 1. X of TTH, again the value is 1. And x of TTT is equal to 0 because there is no head at all. The probability distribution of number of heads is given by the values of x are 0, 1, 2, 3. Probability x is equal to x. X is equal to 0. There is one possibility out of 8 possibilities. So the probability is 1 by 8. X is equal to 1. There are 3 possibilities, 1, 2 and 3. These are the 3 possibilities in which x will take value 1 out of 8. So the probability becomes 3 by 8. For x is equal to 2 also there are 3 possibilities. So the probability becomes 3 by 8. And for x is equal to 3 there is only one possibility out of 8. So the answer is probability is 1 by 8. If you take the total, total will be 8 by 8 which is equal to 1. So expected value of x is given by summation xi pi, which is nothing but 0 into 1 by 8 plus 1 into 3 by 8 plus 2 into 3 by 8 plus 3 into 1 by 8, which is equal to 3 by 8 plus 6 by 8 plus 3 by 8. So it is equal to 12 by 8. So answer is 3 by 2, which is nothing but 1.5. Next example. A bag contains 20 currency notes, 10 of rupees 5, 5 of rupees 10, 3 of rupees 20 and 2 of rupees 50. A note is selected at random from the bag. Find the expected value of the denomination of the note drawn. Let's see the solution. Let x denote the denomination of the note drawn in rupees. the probability distribution of x is given by the x values are rupees 5, rupees 10, rupees 20, rupees 50. So the probabilities are 10 by 20. Why 10 by 20? Because 10 of rupees 5. So out of 20, 10 notes of are rupees 5. So 10 by 20. 5 of rupees 10. Out of 20, there are 5 notes of rupees 10. 3 notes are of 20 rupees. So 3 upon 20. And 2 notes of rupees 50. So 2 upon 20. Out of 20 notes, 2 notes are of rupees 50. So this becomes the probability distribution of the denomination of the note. We have to find expected value of x. So by definition, we can write this as summation xi pi. So 5 into 10 by 20 plus 10 into 5 by 20 plus 20 into 3 by 20 plus 50 into 2 by 20. So when we multiply, we are getting the value as 50 upon 20 plus 50 upon 20 plus 60 upon 20 plus 100 upon 20. So as the denominator is same, we can add the numerator. The value becomes 260 upon 20, which is nothing but 26 by 2. So answer is rupees 13. So expected value of the note drawn is rupees 13. Theorems on expectation. Expected value of x plus b is equal to expected value of x plus b. Expected value of ax is equal to a into expected value of x. Expected value of ax plus b is equal to a into expected value of x plus b. Definition of variance of a random variable. Definition: let x be a discrete random variable with probability distribution xi pi. Then variance of x denoted by sigma square is defined as sigma square is equal to variance of x is equal to expected value of x minus expected value of x whole square, which can be reduced in a form as expected value of x square minus expected value of x whole square. See the example. Obtain variance of a random variable having following probability mass function. Variable x takes value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 with the respective probabilities 0.05, 0.15, 0.2, 0.5, 0.09 and 0.01. So for getting the variance, first of all we have to find expected value of x. So by definition it is nothing but summation xi pi. So 0 into 0.05 plus 1 into 0.15 plus 2 into 0.2 plus 3 into 0.5 plus 4 into 0.09 plus 5 into 0.01. So the products are 0 plus 0.15 plus 0.40 plus 1.5 plus 0.36 plus 5 into 0.01. So the final answer is equal to 2.46. Then we will find expected value of x square as summation xi square pi, square of a random variable multiplied by the respective probability, which is nothing but 0 square into 0.05 plus 1 square into 0.15 plus 2 square into 0.20 plus 3 square into 0.50 plus 4 square into 0.09 plus 5 square into 0.01. So just multiply and add the values of the products. We can write this as 0 plus 0.15 plus 0.80 plus 4.5 plus 1.44 plus 0.25. So expected value of x square is nothing but 7.14. Now to find variance of x, the formula is expected value of x square minus expected value of x whole square. Expected value of x square, just now we have calculated the value as 7.14 minus expected value of x is 2.46. So we have to take the square and then subtract. So 7.14 minus 6.0516. So the difference becomes 1.0884. Next example. 2 cards are drawn one by one from the box without replacement. The box contains 5 cards, 1, 1, 2, 2 and 3. Let x denote the sum of the numbers. Find expected value of x. Now there are 5 numbers which are available, out of which we have to take 2 at random. So the sample space omega is written as, the possibilities are 1 1, 1 2, 1 2, 1 3, 1 2, 1 2, 1 3, 2 2, 2 3, 2 3. How we have taken these numbers? See, 1 1, then 1 2, 1 2 and 1 3. So first one is exhausted, then 1 2, 1 2, 1 3. Second one is exhausted, 2 2, 2 3 and last is 2 3. So there are 10 sample points. We can consider 5C2 ways. So 5C2, if you calculate, the value becomes 10. So there are 10 possibilities in the sample space. Now let x denote the sum of the numbers. So x of 1 1 is equal to 2. Take the total of 1 and 1. So the answer becomes 2. X of 1 2, the answer is 3. X of 1 2, the answer is 3. X of 1 3, total becomes 4. X of 1 2, again value is 3. X of 1 2, total is 3. X of 1 3, answer is 4. X of 2 2, again the answer is 4. X of 2 3, total becomes 5. X of 2 3, the total is 5. So the probability distribution of x is given by, the possible values of x are 2, 3, 4 and 5. The respective probabilities are 1 by 10, 4 by 10, 3 by 10, 2 by 10. Then find expected value of x as summation xi pi, which can be written as 2 into 1 by 10 plus 3 into 4 by 10 plus 4 into 3 by 10 plus 5 into 2 by 10. So which is nothing but 2 by 10 plus 12 by 10 plus 12 by 10 plus 10 by 10. So that becomes 36 by 10. So the answer is 3.6. Next example. Let x be a random variable with following as the probability mass function. The value of x is given as 0, 1, 2, 3. Probability x is equal to x. The values are 0.1, 0.3, 0.4 and 0.2 respectively. Find expected value of x and variance of x. So expected value of x, the definition is summation xi pi, which is nothing but 0 into 0.1 plus 1 into 0.3 plus 2 into 0.4 plus 3 into 0.2, which is nothing but 0 plus 0.3 plus 0.8 plus 0.6. So expected value of x, the value becomes 1.7. Then we will find expected value of x square. Expected value of x square is written as summation xi square pi, which is equal to 0 square into 0.1 plus 1 square into 0.3 plus 2 square into 0.4 plus 3 square into 0.2, which is nothing but 0 plus 0.3 plus 1.6 plus 1.8. So the answer is 3.7. Then we will calculate variance of x as expected value of x square minus expected value of x whole square, which is nothing but 3.7 minus 1.7 whole square. So 3.7 minus 2.89. So the answer is 0.81. Let's see the properties of variance. Variance of C constant number is 0. Variance of x plus a is equal to variance of x. It means variance of a is 0. Variance of kx is equal to k square variance of x. Variance of ax plus b is equal to a square variance of x. and standard deviation of x is nothing but square root of variance of x.